Hey everyone, so today I want to talk to you about why I think Manchester is the best city to live in the UK right now and why you should consider moving here too, like ASAP. I moved here about 6 months ago, and one thing I can tell you, coming from London, this place is much nicer to live. I found that the people are more friendly, everything's within local walking distance, especially if you live in the centre, and if you live just outside, not only are you going to save money, but you've also got lots of amazing transport links. So I find it's very easy to get around no matter where you are in or around the centre. I just want to make a few key comparisons to London because I did live there for 6 years, so I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp of the differences. And one of the main things I've noticed is that the people here are way more friendly. I feel safer. I feel like I can go and have a conversation with a bus driver, just like in my old towns when I used to live outside of city centres. It's got a nice kind of small town vibe, but it's got the perks of a city as well. And it's also incredibly clean. Not just safe, but a very clean place. I don't see a lot of trash about. You do see it. You can't really escape that when you live in a city, but I walk around and I feel very safe, very comfortable, and there's a lot to see in the centre as well. So just want to talk about my accommodation a bit. I live here in this really nice place. It is a little expensive, but it's absolutely incredible. I live central for a reasonable price. I can walk in anywhere, and the facilities feel like kind of like a luxury hotel. If you guys want to know more about where I live, let me know and I'll make a video as well. But it's absolutely incredible, and you can find lots of affordable places. If you go just outside as well, the centre, like the sort of centre ring, you can get places for 500-600. Just go on some, place like Spare Room, a website like that. You seem to find really nice, affordable places on there, so I'd recommend that. Now, one thing I noticed when I moved here is that the nightlife is absolutely incredible. Anywhere, I feel like from a Tuesday to a Sunday, it's absolutely packed out with things to do. Live music nearly every night of the week. You've got incredible places like Albert Schloss, Diecast, 186 Bar, a lot of incredible places right in the centre, and even as you come out to the outskirts as well, you'll never struggle for something to do in the centre. You do have quirky places like the Northern Quarter as well. If you want some edgy live music, see some cool bars and restaurants, that's a great place to be. That definitely feels like the Shoreditch of Manchester. A really important thing that you want to have when you live in a city is a shopping centre. So if you live central, we have a place called the Arndale Centre. It's absolutely incredible. It's got all kinds of shops, cafes, restaurants, designer shops, budget-friendly shops, anything you need. You can literally walk in 20 minutes if you're central, and if you're on the outskirts, you can get a bus in very quickly as well. But my favourite place to go shopping is the Old Trafford Centre. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's an incredible complex. It's very well designed. There's lots of parking as well. If you want to drive in even from outside of Manchester, you'll have an amazing shopping experience. Lots of nice designer shops, more budget-friendly shops, and really nice restaurants and cafes inside too. Okay, not every city in the world is perfect, and there is one drawback. It does rain here quite a lot, as you can see. Now, probably the most important thing if you live in a city, especially in the centre, is a really good transport link. So we have the B network, which you'll find the buses running in and out the centre, and they'll also be running on the outskirts. And we have tram links as well, which also go from the outskirts inwards. When you're driving around, it can be a bit difficult to find parking. So this is a really good solution if you don't want to have a car and you just want to rely on public transport, because there's lots of it going. Now, arguably, probably the most important thing, even above transport, dare I say it, food. There's incredible places to eat here. If you want to find nice bars and restaurants, you're always a moment's walk away. If you want to go to the Northern Quarter, you've got some incredible quirky bars, pubs, restaurants, things like that. And you can find food for any dietary requirement, any cuisine. But one of my favourite places in Manchester to go is Chinatown. You find incredible noodle bars, Chinese restaurants there, and also really important Chinese supermarkets. And then on top of the supermarkets as well, we have Lidl's, Aldi's, Tesco's, Asda's, everything within a walking distance or a short drive away. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want more content like this, like and subscribe and follow my journey for more. Cheers.